From funny to mysterious to outright despair. The Shokugeki no Soma chapter is for some reason early when it comes to translation. Okay, can you translate Black Clover now? Or A D. Gregory Man? Or anything else? Well, I'm glad it got translated because this chapter, as I have read in the spoilers, was huge of a thing. One would argue that it's almost the best chapter of Shokugeki no Soma yet. Then again, I am one who do not like despair, so I don't agree with that. Then again, there was someone else who's saying that the sales are pretty low, just like Toriko, so it's in the danger zone. But I hate to talk about that. Sorry about showing you that. I mean, this chapter begins, of course, with the guys mocking Azami when he's gone. And it starts also with the scene when Erina goes outside and does indeed hear that Yoshiro Saiba is Soma's father. And she reacts just as we suspected, with a great amount of shock. However, it was not such a big shock as I thought it would be. I mean, I thought she would turn pale with a ghost going out and falling straight on the ground. She did faint, but she did not fall on the ground. You could have made her shock a little bit bigger. Then again, the biggest shock she did was after she saw a picture, because somehow the guys took a picture of Yoshiro when he was here visiting in the summer. The thing is, she begins to look back. Everything she has criticized about Soma, I don't know how to put this in words. She doesn't regret it, I don't think so. But see, the thing is, everything Soma has, I think she just learned that everything Soma is something he learned from the same cook she admired. So in a way, every mockery and everything she has said to Soma comes by and bite her back. That's the funny thing. Because I think she for once realizes that technically, sorry, I'm doing something like that. Because technically, she just mocked Saiba's cooking in the same way. However, the thing is, even Asami is surprised, but he doesn't react with shock. Well, what can shock that guy? But here comes the mysterious part. He actually says something that all of us can agree on. Is this a coincidence that Saiba's senpai's son and my daughter is in the same school? In a way, no. You recall what Simon said, that only Soma and the rest of the new generation could save Erina from herself and her father's influence. So in a way, this is not a coincidence. This is fate. This is here for something very grand. However, then suddenly Asami says something that we did not expect. I mean, from going to last week's chapter where he said he admired Yoshiro, he suddenly said he's gonna change the cooking world that ruined his senpai. Ruined? What the hell do you mean by that? Yoshiro Saiba is one of the greatest chefs in the world. Or at least in Japan. I mean, granted, the Aldini brothers did not know of him. And, I mean, they are famous chefs, so in a way I suspected they would know of the name. But Yoshiro Saiba is more like a freelance wandering chef. And he cooks from famous places. And those who have eaten his food remembers him forever. I mean, he even gave food to a monk who interrupted his training. And as Satoichi said, for those who know him, he is a legend. So what the hell do Asami mean with ruined his senpai? Does it mean the fact that that Yoshiro changed in his cooking, that he considered cooking ruined, or does this have something to do with Yoshiro not graduating? Who knows? Either way, after that he leaves, and with a smile on his face saying he can finally show something that will make his senpai happy. You don't know nothing, Asami. The one thing Yoshiro said to his son was two things. The secret to good cooking was finding the girl in your life, and I know a lot of you do not believe in that. But go with the manga for once, okay? The second thing he said is, a chef evolves only when he faces other people that is either better or worse than him. A chef sees his weaknesses and knows how to get better. Isn't that exactly the opposite that Asami does? He just wants everything to be perfect. So, whatever, and in a way, Fumio once said that he cooks with kindness. He did not do that before. So, yeah, Yoshiro's past is just a little bit mysterious. Heck, again, as I said last week, what the hell happened to Soma's mother? Gotta be a connection somehow. However, the last and most strange clue is what Fumio says. As Asami drives away, she says, change the culinary word, what a joke. What you're after is nothing more than revenge. Revenge. Revenge against what? Saiba? Or revenge against this so-called culinary word that he says destroyed Saiba? Come on, people, you are more intelligent than me. Give me a clue here, I don't understand. But from those funny and excitement moments, we immediately go to despair. Next chapter, it does indeed happen what we should have suspected a long time ago. Satoichi Kuga and that beanie guy is dismissed. Why? Because they were the only three that did not vote for Asami. Strangely enough, Rindo actually tried to talk them in this. I mean, let them stay. But the others voted against him. This doesn't make sense. I mean, the Elite 10 did vote for them to leave. But in a way, does Satoichi say here that now he's getting so much power that the rule that Elite 10 is absolute is no longer true? However, it is clear what Asami intends to do. If he could not petrify them with Izan's moments, no, he's gonna break their wills. Every single one. And how? Well, just by unleashing his elite troops, the Elite 10. And now every single seminar is now gonna cook against the Elite 10. And they're gonna lose. There's no doubt. They are gonna lose. That's in order to break their will entirely. The war has now started for real. I know I've said this in the last couple of chapters, but I will still say it. The war has started for real this time. And what's gonna happen? I mean, I'm already looking forward to the Elite 10 defeats. And before you say it, I'm gonna correct you by saying, they must be defeated. Come on! Doesn't matter how elite they are. They are the main antagonists right now. And the only way to defeat antagonists is by defeating them. Okay? But Asami also says that he's gonna fill the other three Elite 10. So yeah, who's gonna take? The most likely candidate is Hayama. Again, I have always said that Hayama only fights for Jun. So is he gonna, promise him Jun's research in exchange for his loyalty? Well, either way, Hayama has a powerful weapon, so he would be stupid not to get that. But I'm skeptical. The other one is Kurokiba. That guy is most likely gonna be joining the troop. Mostly because while he seems loyal to Alice, he at the same time is only motivated by Kitchen as a battlefield. And right now, Kitchen has really become a battlefield. But again, is that a hint that he's not gonna be a part of the battlefield but fight against it? And who is the rest? And who's the other? I had a chef in my head, but I forgot who that was. Yeah, well, we finally, if just a little bit, saw some personality of the other Elite 10. And it's basically confirmed every single of the central Elite 10 are jerkasses. Momo is revealed not to be a childish, spoiled person. Well, maybe not spoiled, but she's childish. Why? Because the translation translates that she's saying Momo does not want this because I was ranked number 1. I shouldn't be fighting against commoners. Or Momo shouldn't fight against commoners. In Japanese culture, if I recall correct, speaking in third person, it does not mean you're arrogant, just that you're childish. Given to the fact that she looks younger than she actually is, and even wields a teddy bear, hints towards a very childish mind. Maybe that's why she's a chef. She can think plainly. And then that samurai guy, what's his name, Saito? He also says they may be commoners, but everything has an experience. Meaning that he may be what I have expected him to be. Like a warrior, someone who just tramples over other people in order for getting experience. For him, this is just a battle too. Is he an evil Ryo Kurokiba? Well, doesn't matter. What matters is the battle starts now. I have a very big feeling next week's chapter is going to be a despair chapter. But it's time to fight back. Time to fight back against Asami's arrogant rule. But we need to get Yoichiro and Jin back into this story. What is this so-called revenge of Asami? Who are the other 3 Elite 10 who's going to be replaced? Moreover, the 3 Elite 10 that was just dismissed, the token good teammates, are they going to join Yuki Soma's cause? And are the Polar Star Dorm going to fight? Are we going to see a clash of no end? A clash where everything is bet on everything. I mean, I'm still expecting that. I'm expecting Soma gathering a troop and just fighting against the Elite 10 like this. And the winner takes all, including the school. I mean, I just hope that happens once Megumi can finally shine. But we'll see, won't we? We will see. On a side note, Asami did not dismiss Erina because he knows she will return to him. Let's hope he's wrong, but given to the fact that he's always so arrogant in his smirk, I have a feeling everything is going as planned. So give me your thoughts, please, if you have any.